Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and what a game of football that was between Aston Villa and Liverpool. And I would say the winner of that game was Arsenal. It was a very important game for Arsenal, for Liverpool as well, but for Arsenal as well. And at the end of the day, the winner for that game, in my opinion, were Arsenal. The game ends 2-all, and Liverpool have dropped two important crucial points, and that has basically shorten the gap at the top of the table. If Arsenal win the game on the weekend against West Ham, that could be really problematic for Liverpool, especially because they have to now play against Manchester City as well. So that was such a big and important game, and Liverpool have dropped points. It's a massive thing. So let's go ahead and talk about this game. I mean, it was a really good game of football. Aston Villa, they you know, Unai Emery is one of those managers, when the pressure is on them, and there is a he's like, for me, he's like a big game manager. He knows how to handle the pressure when the big games are involved, and I think the way that he set up Aston Villa last night, it was really good. The way they played football, they were really on a point. They did not let Liverpool play the way that Liverpool would have wanted. I think they had majority of the possession of the ball as well. Liverpool really struggled, and if you look at both of the goals, like the first goal was a mistake from Aston Villa as well. There's simply such a horrendous back pass there, and the ball goes to Liverpool, and within seconds Liverpool go ahead and score that goal. Before that, Liverpool were trying to create something. Like, it was not really happening for Liverpool, if I'm being very honest with you. They really did not have many clear-cut chances in today's game, and as they would have liked. And I think Aston Villa were the better side as well, and as I said, the first goal, it was it came from an Aston Villa mistake. It was nothing special from Liverpool, but then Aston Villa, you have to give credit to them, and this is what Unai Emery has built up in his squad. They have this a never give up type of attitude, where they keep on fighting. They are in the Champions League as well, but they keep on they are fighting in the league as well, and they came back with that with their first goal, courtesy of a really a good free kick from Marcus Rashford, and of course it was Yuri Tillemans. The ball is bouncing in Liverpool's penalty area, but they are unable to clear it out, and finally the ball comes towards Yuri Tillemans, and he places it at the back of the net. It becomes a 1-all, and then no who else but Oli Watkins. It had to be him to score the goal to put Aston Villa ahead right there just before the end of the first half. It becomes a 2-1, a great time to score that goal as well. It gives a lot of momentum towards Aston Villa, and it deflates Liverpool's momentum going into the second half. They come back, and I think that really affected Liverpool, if I'm being very honest with you, because they were not really up to it in that second, especially in the first 5-10 minutes. It took them a little bit of time to come into the game, and when they did as well, as I said, like last night, Liverpool did not play up to their potential, if I'm being very honest with you. There have been very few games this season where you can say that Liverpool were not that good, and I think tonight's game was one of those games. But it is I keep on saying there are signs that keep on happening, that they have been happening since the start of the season, where Liverpool the luck favors them. Somehow the referee decision go their way, somehow a late goals and whatnot, something happens in Liverpool's favor, and it happened again tonight as well. From nothing again, Mo Salah is somehow able to get the ball. He passes it over to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He takes the shot, and of course it gets deflected, and it beats Martinez, and it goes in the back of the net. I don't think, if the deflection doesn't happen, I don't think Liverpool are able to score. I think Martinez makes the save, and it stays 2-1, but the deflection happened, and Liverpool scored the goal. It becomes a 2-1, and after that Liverpool tried really hard, but I think Aston Villa defended really well. I said last night about this as well, that I really hate when teams suddenly decide to sit back and absorb the pressure, especially against a team like Liverpool. I think that was a really bad decision from Unai Emery, if I'm being very honest with you. It worked out well, because as I said before, Liverpool were not really good. They were not sharp enough tonight, and I think that was the reason that it worked for Unai Emery. But the last 10-15 minutes, it was quite a poor decision, in my opinion, to sit back and let Liverpool have that much of the ball and try to contain them. They came very close, and again, these small margins, we knew the games there, we knew the titles and everything, and again, last moment, Malan with that shot right at the end. If that ball goes, it was literally inches wide. It could have gone this side, and it would have been a goal. And instead it goes this, on the other side, 1 inch here, and that would have been a goal, and Liverpool lose this game. They instead of dropping 2 points, they dropped 3 points, and that would have been even a bigger problem for Liverpool. Because of how tight the league is. Even 1 point would have been massive for them. So Again, I keep on saying, these small things really matter, and all of these things, unfortunately, as an Arsenal fan, all of these things are going towards Liverpool. All of these things are favoring Liverpool. If it was any other day, simply Aston Villa would have won this game, and I think Liverpool fans would, to be very honest with you, if they are really honest with themselves, they know that they did not play that good tonight, and I think Liverpool fans know themselves as well that Aston Villa were the better side in today's game. So they know that in a way that luck is favoring at them as well. How long this lasts, it is going to be quite interesting. As I said before, Arsenal are going to play on the weekend. They play West Ham at home, and then Liverpool have to play Manchester City. Manchester City, with what happened to them tonight, I don't think that is going to be a tough game for them, especially being at Anfield. I think Liverpool are going to win that game, but again, it's a big game. Anything can happen in that game as well. So it is. I keep on saying the league is not over until it becomes mathematically impossible for Arsenal to win the league. So for Arsenal, it was a great result. For Liverpool, not that much. For Aston Villa, I would still say that they would be quite disappointed that they did not get the 3 points, because they were the better side tonight. And both of the goals, like both of first one through their own mistake, second one a wicked deflection, unfortunately for them. Both the goals that they considered, you can say that it was nothing spectacular from Liverpool. They were just handed two good goals, and unfortunately for Aston Villa, they were not really able to get the 3 points, because they want to come back into the Champions League. Aston Villa know themselves that it is going to be really hard winning the Champions League, so the best way for them to is to get into that top 5, because for sure England are going to get the because of the coefficient, there are going to be 5 teams in the Champions League from England. So Aston Villa would want to be in that top 5, and they would think and look at this game and the way that things turned out, they would be quite disappointed that they did not get all the 3 points tonight. Liverpool, on the other hand, they would be quite disappointed that they did not win, but I think deep down they know that they got lucky tonight, and in my opinion, they really did not deserve to win the game. And I'm not saying this as an Arsenal fan as well. I'm just being as honest as I can be. I really did not think that they played that good tonight, and this is like for the first time in like 2-3 months when I'm saying that Liverpool did not play that good, because they have been really good. They have been exceptional. They have been probably the best team in Europe this season. So yeah, but tonight they were not really up for it. But again, they get that crucial 1 point. They dropped 2 points. You can look at it either way. Maybe they got a point, or maybe they dropped 2 points. It's up to you whether whatever way you want to look at it. But a really good game of football, and that has really helped and opened the title race even further. Let me know what you guys thought of the game, what you guys thought of Aston Villa's performance, what you guys thought of Liverpool's performance. Do you think Aston Villa can qualify for the Champions League, and what are your views on the title race? Do you think this draw is going to help Arsenal, or do you think it doesn't really matter? In your opinion, Liverpool have already won the league. Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers as soon as possible, so please go ahead and subscribe and help the channel out. Until next time, bye bye.